Greetings everyone, this is Curtis Duncan, and today I'm going to tell you the secrets for preventing and curing fibroids. Fibroids is a really common ailment here in America today due to the fact that primarily women are being exposed to an astounding level of estrogen. Fibroids is a disease caused by estrogen, and when you are exposed to too much estrogen via your body producing too much of it because of excess body fat, or you're being exposed to it via all the environmental estrogens in the water, in the food, in pesticides, which are found in food, in tampons, etc., then you will develop fibroids. And most women these days, they're actually developing fibroids within the womb. So as soon as they come out of the womb, they already have fibroid tumors as a result of being exposed to chemicals such as bisphenol-a, which is found in grocery receipts. So every time you go to a grocery store, you're being exposed to chemicals which cause fibroids. And if you are a pregnant woman and you go to the grocery store and get grocery receipts, and a whole host of products which are in grocery stores contain bisphenol-a, then you're exposing your unborn child to bisphenol-a and causing them to come out the womb with the development of fibroids. In the African American community, close to about 80% of women now have fibroids, primarily due to black hair care products, because black hair care products contain the highest levels of estrogen of any product on the market targeted towards a particular demographic. So for all the hair care products that are out there, black hair care products contain the most estrogen. Oftentimes they will contain, it will say contains hormones because estrogen does fuel hair growth. The problem is that it also fuels the growth of breast cancer and of fibroid tumors. But black hair care products are extremely toxic, and they do oftentimes contain active hormones like estrogen and chemicals which mimic estrogen, such as placenta and placenta extract, which is a very common additive found in many black hair care products. That's the reason why so many women today have fibroids, is because of estrogen. Fibroids is an estrogen-dependent disease. So if you want to cure yourself of fibroids, you have to lower your levels of estrogen, and you also have to avoid some of these toxic chemicals which mimic estrogen. Furthermore, fibroids is also caused by insulin. Women today are being exposed to very, very high levels of insulin, even though they're not taking insulin medication, and they're being very exposed to very, very high levels of insulin as a result of their diet, because their diet is based upon carbohydrates. The government tells us to get at least 20 to 40% of our calories from carbohydrates, from whole wheat, from potatoes, bread. You shouldn't consume soda, but hey, go for those whole grains. But the problem is that all of those whole grains, all of that bread, all of those potatoes dramatically raises your glucose levels, which then in turn raises your insulin levels, because insulin is the hormone which is responsible for putting glucose into your blood cells. But not only that, insulin also causes you to store fat and to not burn it, and it also stimulates the growth of tumors, particularly cancerous tumors. So that's why having a diet high in carbs is actually linked to a higher risk of breast cancer, but it's also linked to a higher risk of developing fibroid tumors. So insulin is another hormone which is causing many women to develop fibroid tumors, because they consume way too many carbohydrates, and these carbohydrates are causing them to develop all these non-benign tumors. And along with that, you have stress. And stress is another hormone which, again, causes you to store fat around your stomach, which causes you to produce more estrogen within your body. And the more estrogen you produce within your body, then the higher risk you will have for developing fibroid tumors. So fibroids is all a matter of hormones. Primarily estrogen, secondly insulin, and lastly stress or cortisol. And of course, we live in a society, busy society, capitalist society. Everyone's busy, everyone has jobs, careers, marriages. So women are stressed. They're extremely stressed, particularly this day and age, when they have a job, they have a husband, they have kids, they have a career, they have friends, they have all these obligations, which equal S-T-R-E-S-S, stress, stress, stress. So, all those things can be very difficult to manage. And because of the stress, many women consume a lot of carbohydrates. And then they consume a lot of carbohydrates, they get fatter. So then they produce more estrogen. So then they increase the risk of developing fibroid tumors. And then the cycle goes on. It really is a vicious cycle. And then they go to a doctor and get some fraudulent fibroids treatment, and that only makes it worse because it causes them to develop uterine cancer. Or they get their uterus removed, which means that they can't have orgasms anymore. But then hey, big pharma can sell them, can sell them female Viagra pills. So it really is a vicious cycle out here. But I have an awesome recording called "Live Fibroid Free," which tells you the secrets to preventing and curing fibroid tumors. It's an awesome recording. I've gotten a lot of great feedback on it from women who have bought it. They have benefited from the recording and found the information to be very, very useful. And I have some of the reviews posted in the link. But you definitely want to check out the recording if you are interested in curing and preventing your fibroids. Doesn't matter how many you have. This recording will tell you how to holistically and naturally cure them without any type of invasive and dangerous medical procedures or any type of pharmaceutical drugs. I also give you a simple acupressure technique to cure your fibroid tumors, along with the proper diet you should consume in order to cure fibroids. I also tell you the chemicals to avoid and the sources of those chemicals. So it's a very how-to-do, extremely informative recording on curing those fibroid tumors. So check out that link down below, Live Fibroid Free. Please share this video with others. The reason why I put this together because so many women I know have fibroid tumors, and they struggle with them and they have no clue how to cure them. So I did an extensive amount of research on how to cure them, and provide you with a lot of information on holistically and naturally curing those fibroid tumors. So definitely check out the recording, Live Fibroid Free. It's awesome. You definitely won't regret purchasing it, and I'll post a link for that down below. And thank you again for watching this video. You enjoy the rest of your day.